The first time I saw Daniel, I knew he was mine. It was orientation week. He was standing near the fountain outside the faculty building, laughing with his friends. Tall, dark skin, clean fade, and the smile that made you forget what you were doing. I told myself right there, I'm going to get that guy. And I did. Within 2 weeks, we were texting every single day. Within a month, he asked me out. And by the second month, everyone on campus knew us as the couple. But there was one rule Daniel had from the beginning. He said he didn't want us posting each other online. He told me he was a private person, that relationships last longer when you keep them off social media. At first, I respected it. But slowly, it started eating me alive. Because I noticed things. Like how he always tilted his phone away from me when texting. Or how he never saved my pictures as his wallpaper. Or how he introduced me to his friends as my friend Safira, not his girlfriend. Hey, if you're new here, I'm Safira, and welcome to Animated Diaries, where campus drama becomes animation. Now back to the story. Things really changed the day I saw him with her. I was walking out of my last lecture when I spotted Daniel near the parking lot. He was talking to this girl, light-skinned, braids, always wearing designer bags. Her name was Nadia. They were laughing, standing close. Too close. My heart dropped. I walked right up to them and said, "Who is this?" Daniel looked annoyed. Not guilty, annoyed. "Safira, relax. She's in my study group." Nadia smiled politely and walked away. But something about the way she looked at me felt wrong. Like she knew something I didn't. That night, I went through Daniel's phone while he was asleep. Yes, I did that. I found nothing. No flirty texts, no secret calls, nothing. But I didn't feel better. I felt worse. Because now I looked crazy and I still didn't trust him. From that day, I changed. I started checking his location constantly. I made fake accounts to follow Nadia's Instagram. I started timing how long it took Daniel to reply to my messages. If it was more than 15 minutes, I'd call him 3 times back to back. One time, Daniel told me he was staying in the library to study. So I literally walked to the library to check. He was there, alone, studying. He looked up and saw me standing at the door. The look on his face, it wasn't anger, it was sadness. "Safira, why are you here?" I lied and said I came to study too. But we both knew the truth. Things got worse. I told Daniel I didn't want him talking to Nadia anymore. He said, "She's my classmate. We have a group project together. I can't just ignore her. If you loved me, you would." He went quiet. After that argument, Daniel became distant. He stopped calling me first. He stopped walking me to my hostel. He stopped saying "I love you" before hanging up. And I convinced myself it was because of Nadia. So I did something I'm not proud of. I went to Nadia's room. I knocked on her door, and when she opened, I told her straight to her face, "Stay away from my boyfriend. I know what you're doing." Nadia looked genuinely confused. "Safira, I don't know what you're talking about. Daniel and I are just project partners." I didn't believe her. "If I catch you near him again, I'll make your life miserable on this campus." She closed the door without saying another word. The next day, Nadia reported me to the Student Affairs office. I got called in for a meeting about harassment. I was furious. I told Daniel what happened and expected him to take my side. Instead, he sat down and said the words I never expected. "Safira, I think we should break up." I felt my whole world collapse. I cried. I begged. I promised to change. But Daniel said something that broke me in a different way. "I haven't been cheating on you. I never cheated on you. Not with Nadia, not with anyone. But you've been accusing me, following me, threatening people, and going through my phone for months. I can't breathe. I feel like I'm trapped." Then he said, I wanted to keep us private because my last relationship ended when his ex got harassed online. I was trying to protect you, but you turned that into proof that I was hiding you. I didn't say anything. Because deep down, I knew he was right. After we broke up, the truth came out slowly. Nadia really was just his project partner. Their group project got an A. She had a boyfriend in medical school the entire time. Daniel's friends told my friends that he used to talk about me all the time. He was proud of me. He even had my picture saved in a private album on his phone, the same phone I searched and found nothing. The classmates I had complained to about Daniel started seeing me differently. Not because Daniel told them anything, but because Nadia told people what I said to her that night. And suddenly, I was the toxic one. The girl who stalked her boyfriend, threatened an innocent girl, went through phones, made fake accounts, showed up unannounced to catch someone who was never cheating. The worst part? I couldn't even deny any of it, because every single thing they said was true. I spent the rest of that semester alone. Not because people hated me, but because I finally had to sit with myself and face the truth. I wasn't the victim. I was the problem. My insecurity made me see enemies that didn't exist. My jealousy turned a good guy into someone who couldn't even look at me anymore. And the saddest part of all, I loved Daniel. I really did. But I destroyed us. Not Nadia, not social media, not his privacy rule. Me. And if you're watching this and you see yourself in my story, please stop before you lose someone who actually cared about you. Because by the time you realize the truth, they're already gone.